Dear USA, all nations and 7.9 plus billions of humans, I hope we are all on the same page on this regard that I'm providing very, very crucial, very, very important civil justice sign up for myself, and it's the multitasking is the wisdom. With that said, I'll quickly read through the civil justice sign off, okay? Public awareness and birthrights. Homework assignment for y'all is, do you all know for your birthrights there must never be any child tax credit services at the first place in all nations as of April 5th, 2021? Yes or no? I, Vethapriya PROSE, handcuffed USA nation and mandated USA federal and state governments to fall down in knees before entire children population worldwide for USA provided wrongful, injusticeful divorce alimony calculator for past 500 years, 2019, 2020, 2021, and I just left it divorce alimony. So everything comes under that umbrella classification only. So divorce alimony calculator, divorce child support calculator, then the child tax credit calculator. Everything's a scandal. Scandal 1, scandal 2, scandal 3. Every crime is a standalone crime. Can you all understand how the severity of the crime is all about? And I'm proving why President Trump is innocent, isn't it? Yes, my dear fellow man, can you all see how the software lines is broken in pieces? Why nobody can fix anybody? I mean, nobody can fix all the broken systems. It will take next 50,000 years to fix. That is how much man-hour of labor is needed. And that is how much destruction Pope Francis is provided. And for that much destruction is provided by Pope Francis, he is given to live free in the palace, tax-free, that too. I are laughing. I know you are laughing. Okay, I'll read that civil justice one more time. Do you all know for your birthrights there must never be child tax credit services at the first place in all nations as of April 5th, 2021? Yes or no? I, Vethapriya PROSE, handcuffed United States of American nation and mandated USA federal and state governments to fall down in knees before entire children population worldwide for USA provided wrongful, injusticeful divorce alimony calculator for past 500 years, 2019, 2020, 2021, and wrongful divorce child support calculator tax fraud for 500 years, 2019, 2020, 2021, and then child tax credit tax fraud crime for past 500 years, 2019, 2020, 2021. How many children came and left this earth? Can Pope Francis go bring all the people who died to be alive right now in front of me? Please do not laugh, it's not funny. Or can Pope Francis create new brains and give to the people who have been tortured with this kind of an injustice mandated on them? Your work on those answers, okay? Now, what more? What more I proved? I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved out of 7.9 plus billions of total male and total female population, I am that I am womb of a man, only one woman in entire human kingdom, excellent supreme civil children judge for all nations, and excellent supreme mom and dad and heaven caregiver as in true Christianity alone, and proved prostitute Pope Francis male gender and God of USA Vatican Roman Catholics leader is never a caregiver. And President Joe Biden is never a caregiver. And I, Vethapriya PROSE, handcuffed and mandated Antichrist, Lucifer, Satan, Pope Francis, and President Joe Biden to fall down in knees before entire children population worldwide. So can you all see why I am that I am in all entire human kingdom? How many educated people were there? How many educated civil lawyers were there? How many educated civil male lawyers were there? How many educated civil female lawyers were there? How many educated criminal male lawyers were there? How many educated criminal female lawyers were there? How many educated Supreme Court criminal judges were there? How many educated Supreme Court civil judges were there? How many Republican governments were there? How many Democrat governments were there? How many Senates were there? How many GOP, House of Representatives? Can you all see? Can you all see why Mitt Romney is a prostitute? Well, can you all see why Amy, Bernie Sanders, Elizabeth Warren, Vice President Kamala Harris are all prostitutes? Vice President Pence is also a prostitute? Why nobody knew? They are all elders, right? They are adults. And they cannot give any excuse here. Why the brain never even worked? What went wrong? I already explained how the innocent population brain got malfunctioned. I'm not going to explain that one more time. Refer my earlier sessions. But can you all see? The crime is all about how Pope Francis, in a very, very cunning way, fooled everybody, and that too he fooled only educated population. Note that point. He never bothered to fool the not educated population. He just directed this cunning processing model to just fool only educated population. For how long this tax processing is there, my dear fellow mankind? Can you all see each and every single business operation, software services code, right? Module, they call it a module, module by module. The one important module, core, premium, the rate calculating, be it for insurance, for banking, for medical services. There will be tax module. Do you know that? Can you all see why the software world population just freaked out and fears only me? You all got it, isn't it? Now, let's say if President Joe Biden is going, okay, now remove the tax model, everybody will freak out. I'll be surprised if software world population not accusing President Joe Biden if he goes, because if they're going to remove that module, take it away, it's going to hit everywhere, from Walmart to the banking, to the agriculture, to the hospital, to the justice services, everywhere. Can you all see how porous design mandated the USA government to collapse in pieces? I know your blood are boiling, right? I say stay calm, my dear fellow mankind. Just be patient. More crime is there. We are still working on the 10% display of the crime. Oh, Savior, puking. Keep on puking. So tell me, he's a God of USA. He's a male. And he's a perfect man. And a Republican too. And then he's a very godly man. Wears that white burqa. Says, what is that? Rosary, Hail Mary, whatever crap. And then Lord's Prayer too. Right? So why? Pope Francis never knew that there never should be any tax credit? When he is the one, it is Pope Francis is the one who gave that law book, right? The abuse code of Vatican law book. It is Pope Francis only, France leader, and the Archbishop of Sicily only gave it to the USA. So why they are all males only? So France leader is a male. Then Archbishop of Sicily is also male. Why they forgot? And they also provided Statue of Liberty also. Okay, let's all quarantine all this male prostitute craps. There is that one lady. Who is that crap lady? Queen Elizabeth II. Right? She's a mom, she's a grandmom, she's a great-grandmom, and she also got married out of love marriage, only fancy tag, for 70 plus years of love marriage, right? So why she never educated? Hey, nation, see, I'm queen. I'm also jumped from the heaven. I am also Republica. See, you all know that there is a national flag anthem written for me. Oh, no, 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 no. Please do not spoil my name. Please do not have any child tax credit processing. At least she could have told them. So she never stopped with drinking the blood of innocent humans as a tax form. Rather, she even wanted to drink the blood of innocent personification children population also in the form of tax. What would you all have done, my dear fellow mankind? You keep working on it. So, what did I prove? Total male okay, leave all the government, let's say the Republican government is a garbage, Democrat government is a garbage, okay, let's quarantine them. Bring back all the male population. How many male population are there? Okay, quarantine the 95% of the male population who have no education whatsoever. They are all perfect innocent definition. So quarantine them also. Then left with the 5% of the educated total male population worldwide. They can be engineers, they can be doctors, they can be lawyers, they can be teachers, and any other thing that comes under that umbrella. Right? Why nobody stood up? Why nobody stood up and slapped USA government and said, hey, USA nation, you foolish nation, just listen. Why there should never be any child tax credit in the first place? Why on the earth you're wasting billions of budget in providing that? Why nobody asked? So everybody wanted to get into the scandal mode, right? It's almost like a pig getting into the dirt, loves to live in the dirt mode, like that. Because they wanted, they were thinking, if tax credit means they'll get some more money. So dollar blind. So the foolishness, they got blinded their eyes. So he cunningly fooled male population. Okay, males are innocent, so they are fools. Okay, quarantine them also. They are also male prostitutes, so quarantine them also. Then bring back all the total women population worldwide. Now then quarantine the 95% of the not educated women whatsoever. They are the innocent personification, so quarantine them also. Then bring back all the 5% of the educated women population. Now you all keep your God-given hands on your heart and tell me, out of in all the entire human kingdom, who should have stood up and slapped on the USA government and said, hey, USA government, a foolish government, do not provide any child tax credit operations. It is women, isn't it? Why? I already said, bottom line, basic level, foundation level, women are double innocent. So when women are double innocent, they should have been the first one to stood up and educated the USA government in the rightful way. So nobody provided that. Proof is what? There are no women, there are no males, so I'm proving it. There is no teachers yet, there is no lawyers yet, there is no engineers yet, there is no architects yet, there is no doctors yet, there is no judges yet. I'm proving it. If at all if US is boasting that it's having 300 millions of population, I will ask, okay, USA, you're telling you're boasting that you're having 300 millions of population. Why nobody stood up and educated that there should never be any child tax credit processing at the first place? Can you see? And why I am the only true woman? Can you see? For entire children population who cannot talk, I stood up in front of them and I provided the rightful civil justice as in Holy Bible. Right? I mandated President Joe Biden of United States of America, a lawyer. I never went to the law school, but I just slapped left and right on the face of President Joe Biden and I handcuffed him and I mandated to kneel down. So that means the 46th President Joe Biden got that discipline out of all the presidents, isn't it? I just mandated, slapped left and right on the face of President Joe Biden and mandated to kneel down before entire children population worldwide, not only in USA, worldwide. This is a deadliest crime. If being a lawyer, And also Democrat, that's a fancy word people use, right? Never knows that the nation should never provide tax credit, child tax credit. Can he be a president? I gave that choice for you all to answer. And I also slapped left and right on the face of Pope Francis and handcuffed him and mandated to fall down in knees before entire children population, because the child tax credit is an entire $1 trillion, 500 years worth of 2019, 2020, 2021 worth of tax scandal. Right? Now, please tell me what on the earth or where on the earth Department of Health Services, Department of Children Families, Department of Revenue, Department of Justice, Department of Workforce Division is going to have their face? You're telling me. Because their entire software lines of code is broken in pieces. They just cannot fix it now, or it will take next 50,000 years. But I have to step in, I have to provide all the design from the scratch. Then it can be easy, because my design is going to be simplest design, it's never going to be complex. So, you all got it? Are you okay? Now please keep working. Who am I? Okay, I will reveal that down the road. But I'm working on a very complex task. You see. So out of entire human kingdom, I am only is the womb of a man. Only one woman in entire human kingdom. Do you think is it a shame for USA, for all nations, or not? That answer also I leave to you. You work on it. Only one woman in entire human kingdom. Excellent supreme civil children judge is I am that I am for all nations. An excellent supreme mom and supreme dad and heaven caregiver, as in true Christianity alone, and proved Prostitute Pope Francis, male gender and God of USA, Vatican Roman Catholics leader, is never a caregiver, and President Joe Biden never a caregiver, and I, Vethapriya PROSE, handcuffed and mandated Antichrist, Lucifer, Satan, Pope Francis and President Joe Biden to fall down in knees before entire children population worldwide. So you all keep working on women, okay? Do you all know for your birthrights there should never be any child tax credit process in USA operations? Yes or no? I, Vethapriya PROSE, sealed and shut down St. Peter's Basilica in 7 Hills of Rome, Vatican, according to the Holy Bible guidelines. Then the next part of the civil justice is, as of April 5th of 2021 is, there is never Pope created child marriage law in 27 amendments of USA. That is the highest level of crime. How USA, federal and state governments, then 50 states, Department of Health Services, Department of Children Family, Department of Workforce Division, Department of Revenue Services, Department of Justice provided child tax credit calculator for child marriage population. Created by Roman province Jesuit organizations headquartered in state of Wisconsin, Illinois, Michigan, New York, New England, Louisiana, Maryland, Missouri, California, Oregon, and signed by Vatican Roman Catholics Jesuits leader Prostitute Pope Francis. Can you see how I kept the knife on the neck of Pope Francis and he's frozen? He cannot escape the death penalty, isn't it? And I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved absolute monarchs Prostitute Pope Francis destroyed divorce child support process with wrongful, injusticeful, classified Holocaust Nazism process, spousal alimony tax fraud mandate calculator, and destroyed USA operations for past 500 years, 2019, 2020, 2021. So then the child tax credit comes under these umbrella only. There are different types of calculator. So can you see when each calculator is wrong, that is a crime. Crime 1, crime 2, crime 3, like that. So you're got it. You're getting it, right? I have to provide all the crime display of Pope Francis, so that many crimes will be added. Then he should be thrown on the volcano. I, Vethapriya, PROSE proved absolute monarchs, prostitute, Pope Francis destroyed, divorce child support process with wrongful, injusticeful, classified Holocaust, Nazism, divorce, spousal, alimony, tax fraud mandate calculator, and destroyed USA operations past 500 years, 2019, 2020, 2021. Pope Francis must resign now, and President Joe Biden must resign now, and I, Vethapriya PROSE, must be the Vatican leader now, interim leader of USA now. At fault and found guilty of crimes of Vatican DCF agency in all 50 states of USA must be sealed and shut down in next 1 second for classified human endangerment and divorce child support calculator tax fraud crime. So then the child tax credit also comes under this umbrella only. So I missed out that text that it goes without telling, okay? And I alone can bail out Department of Children Family Agency of USA. Nobody can. So USA must pay tax-free $1,500,000 trillion to IM in next 1 second, and state of Wisconsin must pay tax-free $500 billion to IM, and USA DCF agency per state times 50 states times 50 is tax-free $22,500 billion to IM. I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved Medicaid, Medicare of USA in all 50 states is wrong. Is wrong, and it is crime of at fault found guilty of USA. USA must pay me salary of at least tax-free $1 trillion for I displayed Medicaid and Medicare 500 years of 2019, 2020, 2021 scandal of Department of Health Services to USA. So I put a full stop on the scandal. If we are all in the same page, got it? So for how long the innocent presidents were breaking their heads to nail down and crack down on the Medicare scandal. Here you go, I proved it. There should never be any child tax credit. Software world are panic mode. They are in the hot oil mode. They cannot fix it. Everything needs to be scrapped out. Right? And President Joe Biden is going to resign any moment. Wait, watch and see. Because there's more crime and he cannot escape. Kamala Harris must also be starting to puking because this crime is so deadly. Because both of them are lawyers, you see, and I'm not a lawyer. And I'm displaying all the crime. So it is USA must pay me the salary, my dear fellow mankind. Yes, this is the deadliest crime. So Pope Francis should say whether he knows the word called child. Or Pope Francis has to say he has never even heard in his whole entire lifetime, never even heard what on the earth is the word called child. So either ways, we want the case. It's a home run, right? It's a population time. It's our time. And just be patient. I sure will get civil justice for entire human kingdom in 1 minute. Okay? Thank you all for your time. Take care. Bye for now.